All right. Test.
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 Okay, and this I thought was interesting as well. We talked about this a little bit off camera, but the Warner Brothers was making a Batgirl movie. It's actually also starring Michael Keaton as Batman, which I didn't realize he was in this movie as well.
He was in it. I think it was supposed to have tied to like the Ezra Miller,
The Flash,
which that's another horseshit deal that you guys could talk about. But what's going on with him? There's now a family that he was living with as I'm missing.
Is there? Whoa.
Yeah. It was an article. I don't care that much to actually click on it and to read the thing. That was the headline. It could be like he plays with Barbies and the goddamn thing's missing now. For all I know, I'm just saying. I read that headline. He seems like a weird dude. But my understanding was that it ties together because Michael Keaton was also, because that new Flash movie is going to have like multiverse type situation.
Yeah, the Flashpoint type deal. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it was going to like tie into that somehow, some way. My understanding. I could be wrong.
Okay. Well, it was a $90 million budget, and Warner Brothers just merged with somebody. I should know that, but they merged with some new group.
Who is it? I'm sorry.
I don't.
Warner
who was
the
first
first
merged?
Is it Sony?
Somebody.
I believe. Isn't it?
I don't know. Let's see here.
Only if computers that tells us everything.
It was not testing well.
Yeah, I think it's Sony and is merging with them.
Okay.
Like Universal Sony merger, I believe.
Let's look it up.
So Nick, what do you think? Go ahead. By all means.
I was gonna
Discovery.
This is the interrupting show right here.
Yeah.
I was trying to banter. I had nothing for it, so I was going to have you do it.
I was going to dig into the Ezra Miller stuff a little bit.
It's a Discovery. It merged with Warner Brothers.
Okay.
So, anyway, yeah. Go ahead.
I was just going to say about Ezra Miller, like, it's a little bit, it kind of disappoints me. Obviously, like, I like his portrayal of the character. I like him as an actor. The other things I've seen him in, I really like him. And it makes me sad to hear him in all these, like, wild-ass fucking situations that he puts himself in, like being drunk at a bar in Hawaii and, like, taking the phone from someone singing karaoke and then hitting a man with the microphone and all this other shit. Like, it's just, I'm like, why? Yeah. Like, why?
You described Brian's Saturday night a couple weeks ago.
That's weird. Right. That's right. Yeah, it seems like he has mental issues. If he has mental issues, hopefully he takes care of himself.
Yeah.
And, but it's, outside looking in, it's like a guy throwing away a pretty big opportunity, it seems like, with playing the Flash. So, you know what? Fuck him. Bring the dude in that's playing the Flash on the TV. He's great anyways in that role. So it's a weird thing anyways for me to have a good actor doing playing the Flash very well on television. Why don't they have the same guy play him on the big screen? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me anyway. So bring him in. But anyway, so Batgirl, it didn't test well. They say, and instead of putting it out there on streaming, they can it because they say it doesn't fit their vision or something along that line. So
do you think it might have to do with them having to readjust the Ezra Miller thing? Because like they can't run with this kid, you know what I mean, with all the shit he's going through. They can't. I mean, Flashpoint's already done, right? They've already filmed it. They're just cleaning up. Do they take this opportunity and with the multiverse thing switch the Flash? And this is what they're doing. They're like, okay, the ending isn't going to make sense of the Flashpoint because we're switching over to this kid, like he said, from the CW, will be like the Flash, and it won't make sense with this background. I'm just guessing. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's an interesting theory.
Like I said, they keep saying it didn't test well, and then you get other people saying, well, because of the actress playing Batgirl, that she's very good, but isn't she a woman of color?
Yeah,
plays Batgirl. And then that shouldn't matter
because people care about black stormtroopers. It shouldn't, but it does for people. I don't know why. People are dumb.
And there's an openly transgender character in the movie as well. Again, doesn't matter, shouldn't matter, but then some. But this is what people talk about. It's like, are they canning it because of their intolerance, or did it really not test well? And some people are saying, basically, in so many words, DC has put out some real shit over the years. Green Lantern, the Suicide Squad, some real clunkers.
The first Suicide Squad.
The first Suicide Squad, not the last one. The last one was great. James Gunn, last one was terrific, as we all agree.
Amazing.
Yeah, the one with the Jared Leto Joker one is fucking terrible, awful, But
send it in the ocean, drown it forever.
That's what some people say. You put out these clunkers, why not? You put all this money into Batgirl. What's stopping you now? But on the other side of it, maybe these new mergers coming in, maybe saying, yeah, you know what? As part of our whole image and problem is because we keep putting out bad movies,
sure,
and it's turning people off. So let's not put out yet another bad movie just because you guys spent money on it. And now we have to absorb that cost and not put another clunker out there. Maybe there's something good about that too.
I think we've said this before, guys. DC's problem is they don't have Kevin Feige.
Yeah,
they don't have one person.
Exactly.
They have like executives up there.
At all.
You need one vision guy.
Right.
One guy at the helm controlling it that answers to the bigwigs, but one guy, his vision.
That's right.
Until you get that, you're going to have movies that are all over the place and turn out to be horseshit. Some turn out to be good when you get good at directors like James Gunn. Other ones are going to be horseshit. I mean, granted, what was the last one? The Batman? I enjoyed that.
Oh, yeah, it's phenomenal.
But that doesn't fit. You're not going to put that with the Suicide Squad. It's not the same universe. You know what I mean?
That's probably that's the best problem. DC movie I've seen in this era of the Batman. Like it's
okay, but it's not going to fit with the rest of the stuff. You have all these characters. If you want to compete with Marvel, you have to get all these characters on the same page. That movie there, can't work with Peacemaker. You know what I mean? Not the same universe. There's no aliens in Robert Pattinson's Batman.
What I'd like to see them do is, let's not, like, if I know, and we've said, like, don't try to do Marvel because Marvel's got that mastered. Like, make it your own thing. Try to be funny with But I like the idea of, like, you don't take it a step further. You don't have to be Marvel. You don't have to tie everybody in. There doesn't have to be a Justice League. Do Batman movies gritty and grimy and comic book style.
But you have
Suicide
so many
Squad
other
funny
characters
and gory and crazy. But make movies for them, but keep them, like, do their own thing.
I understand what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
But in the comics, they all sooner or later mesh and with each other. They cross paths at certain points.
Sure, but you don't have to follow the comics to a T. You don't have to make them meet. You don't have to do what Marvel did with Avengers and all. It doesn't have. You know what I mean? Like, sure, it worked for them. It would be
better.
But
right?
I don't know.
I mean, better is subjective, right?
Like,
Brian,
I don't want to see.
Nick doesn't.
I don't want to see Robert Pattinson. I don't want to see the Batman that I saw with any other fucking superhero. I don't need that in my life. I don't need him with Superman. I don't need, like, all that crazy stuff. Like, keep it the Batman, or this version at least of the Batman and Robert Pattinson, and that I loved it. I loved the whole vibe and the how gritty and grimy and just real it was.
But I mean,
let that be its own thing.
DC?
We don't have to marry that into something else.
Like, you have Frank Miller's Batman. You have, the original. What was his name? The creator of Batman.
Bob Kane.
Kane. Bob Kane. You have those two different versions of Batman. Could you just do, like, those gritty character movies and then still make a Batman for this universe?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you want to,
know what I mean? Like this, Robert. And then you take the Flashpoint type movies, and that's where occasionally you can blend them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, you could now that you're introducing the Flashpoint here, like you say, you could let Michael Keaton's Batman live on in that universe. Where he's an older man it started in the 80s universe with the Jack Nicholson Joker, and that's where he's at. And he could carry on, and maybe he mentors. Some people say he could be the Batman Beyond type Bruce Wayne, where maybe he mentors a new Batman coming up or something like that. That'd be great. It's like how they're talking about it in Marvel with the Spider-Man now. You could now, in theory, now that you put it all out there, you could have another Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie in his universe, and it'd be great. It'd be terrific.
Yep, everybody would accept it now, not go, why are you going to do that again? Now people are going to want it, because what Andrew Garfield did in that one movie was like,
right.
He acted his ass off. I think all those three guys did. So
sure,
I'd watch any. I mean, Toby. I'm
sure.
Excuse me. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, and the Tobey Maguire. I went back and rewatched it, and it's dog shit. So I wouldn't. But I'm now interested to see new movies with them in it.
Sure.
So it worked.
Sure.
Yeah, so just DC has to get it together. Did you guys see, by the way, that they're making it the Joker sequel? Have you seen this?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
And Lady Gaga's in it as well.
It's a musical.
Is she Harley Quinn? Hold on, wait,
no.
what?
I don't know.
Hold on, what? Oh, no.
Yeah, I didn't know that part.
It's a musical.
With Joaquin Phoenix.
Yep.
Huh.
So this is the so again, that's where you need, like you said, somebody at the top to say, "Excuse me, what do you want to do with this? We want to make a sequel of the Joker. Get out of this office immediately.
I got it.
Hey, clean out your desk. Get out.
Hold on. I got it. Y'all. Yeah, listen. I got it. We're gonna do Ben-Hur. Yep. Oh yeah. No, that's not redoing it. The sequel, Ben-Hur porno. You with me? Where's the money? Let's do this. Team with Convincing Idiots. Brian and Nick here. Like and subscribe.